Hi there everybody, how's it going? I hope you're doing very well indeed. Thanks ever so much for tuning in. We've reached the 20th episode of Airport City here. It's gone by quite quick actually. Wow, the speed at which we've actually reached 20 episodes. But things are going really good so far. Our owl plane has just arrived back from Turkey, which is fantastic. So that's dropped a landing lamp as well, which is really good. I'm happy about that. And we can now complete this mission, complete the flight to Turkish coast. Superb stuff. Okay, acquire a perfume filling machine. Yes, we've already done that, haven't we? Because we already completed Path to Passion once. We've got to complete it 6 times to get the perfume store. And that's exactly what the mission is. Okay, so that's just giving us a bit of bonus experience and a bit of bonus coins there. That's great stuff. We could fly to Washington if we wanted to, now that we've got a landing lamp. I'm just going to continue flying to the Turkish coast just because I want to start racking up some of those landing lamps for when we do decide to end up flying to Washington. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness for that pop-up that says, "Are you sure?" Bloody hell. I did not mean to do that. I was just rushing through that a little bit too fast, which was dumb. Right, okay, let's land these 2 guest planes before that guy leaves. Of course, the countdown has already begun, so as soon as it backs away, the countdown already begins. So even though it's still here, the countdown on the flight is still counting, so that's good. We've also only got 1 minute, or a little over a minute, until our Egypt flights return as well, which is great. How long? Okay, not too long for that. I clicked the car dealership because we were doing it earlier with the car dealership, but it is the hotel that we will be using that on. So, right, let's get these 2 guest planes out of here because, of course, our Egypt flights are going to be returning. Ooh, yes! Oh, yes, brilliant. That is great. The Ancient Reptile Collection has been completed. 800 coins and 400 experience. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah. See, when you complain about the drops, it doesn't give you anything. When you forget about the drops and don't say anything, you get your rewards. That seems to be how it works. But that has proper boosted the coffers, and in actual fact, I'm going to use that money, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the bowling alley on the go. So let's go ahead and pop that over there. Right next to the town hall, which would be quite interesting. You know, you sort of minding your own business, sat in your office in the town hall, and all you can hear is bowling balls going on. Oh, no. I'm not sure I would be too keen on that, to be honest. Can we speed this up at all? We can. Don't mind if I do. There's no additional items required for this either, so this will open up straight away. Fantastic. Okay, so that's going to supplement our income quite considerably. I'm also going to be a bit of an OCD there, and I'm going to rotate that. Just, you know, the entrance is at the front, you know, so it's actually on the pavement here. And, you know, that's just me being a little bit weird, I think. But city design, city guru, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It is me just being a maniac and being obsessed with... Ooh, air conditioning units, nice. Let's get them over to Egypt again. I'm still pushing for this final star here for Egypt. How many more do we need? Oh, literally 2 more, and then we'll be an expert. And then we can, pretty much, we don't need to fly to Egypt anymore after that. We can just concentrate solely on the Cyprus stuff. Awesome! That's brilliant. So then we can, obviously, with the Cyprus stuff, we've obviously got all the missions. I think we've got about 3, possibly even 4 missions on the go that all require us to bring stuff from Cyprus. So I suppose it makes sense that we transition into Cyprus, but also we want the stars because we'll have got the stars required for Egypt. So why do I keep scrolling over there? Oh, that's annoying. I don't know why I keep doing that. Right, let's land this this other fella over here as well. Good stuff. Okay, so we've got the bowl in. That's great. We're probably, because 24, 2, 4, yeah, so we may actually not be able to build the other bigger building over here, because most of the bigger commerces, so if you look at the unique gifts, for example, all require 24 population. Sports shop, see, that's a great one as well, but the sports shop does require 24 population. We could build the research lab, which does not require population at all. 5,000 simoleons, mind you. See, that could be interesting. We could build the research lab. Yeah, it doesn't actually require any population. So that might be quite good. And yeah, so most of these bigger ones require 24 population, and we don't have 24 population space. The only way we could get that is if we actually deleted one of these commerces, or indeed one of these cottages. 2, 4, and we could actually, you know, I can't remember how much population a cottage is. 6. So we could delete one of these cottages in favour of building some sort of commerce over there, and I'd be very much in favour of the sports shop. 180 every day. It's fairly cheap. Only 3 electricity. You know, I'd be quite in favour of that. So I think once we save up 700 coins, I'm going to bin one of the cottages in favour of the sports shop. And again, we can use the speed up thing on it, and it's basically speeding up for 180 coins. And that's nothing to be sniffed at all, actually. That's going to massively change some of the things we do here. Because instead of, you know, we're just going to, every 5 minutes, for as long as I'm sitting here as a session, I'm going to repeat 180 coins out. Yeah, which is pretty good. Okay, so yeah, I think we're going to do that. So we're going to save it for the sports shop, which is only 700 coins. That's fairly reasonable to save up for. Especially where we're doing this to the hotel right now and pinging 57 coins every 5 minutes. Keep doing that. It's driving me mad that I keep doing that. Oh dear. Okay, there's a cloud. See? Shouldn't expect, or I don't expect, I do hope though. I do hope that, you know, we will get something. All of these bloody Swift planes that we're landing, I was hoping that we would get one of the first aid, smart first aid watches. But I'm definitely not complaining about that ancient reptile. That was excellent. That plane has done the rounds. Have I got 3 guest planes here and didn't actually know it because that plane did the rounds? Yeah, it did, so now I'll land the 4th one. Okay. They're all exactly the same as well, look at that. Shall I wait and land the next one and see if it's an orange one as well? That'd be quite funny, because then we'd have 5 of them. Just for shits and giggles, I am going to do that. I just want... It'd be really funny if it was. That's the most we can have now, because obviously it blocks up the runway, so we can no longer land any other planes, because it will wait here. But yeah, we've got 5 planes on the ground currently, and they're all exactly the same. Oh dear. Okay, let's clear these guys out of here then. Light engine, that's good. Happy with that. Good stuff. Okay, very happy with that actually. Good drop. And again, we're going to need them all. We're going to need them to repair stuff. Please let me have another one. Yeah, see, it won't allow me to land any more planes because they're trapped here. They can't sit on the runway. They have to sit between taxi zones. So we have to wait until this one budges its backside. Yeah, see, it won't let me land that. Yeah, see, that's interesting because I could actually have landed that, but I think it's because I've got too many planes. Maybe that's the maximum amount of planes we can have. It's quite possible. I'm going to collect these 2 as well because we've got 2 more in the queue. No, not quite. I was hoping there. When can you upgrade the town hall? Level 11. Okay. Which is the next level, so that'll be something to bear in mind. Also, I believe level 11 is the Hawk planes become available, do they not? Actually, no. Might be level 13. Might be 13, actually. I think I'm wrong there. I think it is 13. We can look. Shop. I would say yes, level 13. Okay, I just wanted to check that, just to make sure that I was not lying. Okay, good stuff. Got a few owl planes landing now, so maybe we might get some more Path to Passion stuff. That would be good, because again, that's 800 coins. I have got to stop doing that. Okay, 3.5 minutes to go until, is it, yes, the Egypt planes return. We've got 18 minutes left on the 18 minutes left on the Turkish coast flight, but we won't hang around and wait for that one too much, I don't think. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping for a little bit more there. Cool, okay. Yeah, so we sort of... Fantastic. Okay, I'll tell you what we can do, though. Let's go ahead and pick up a copy machine. So most of those drops there come from owl plane flights, the stuff that we need for that control, and so it's reflected with the level. So the projector, yeah, these are all actually Paris, I believe, is a Hawk flight, which is quite interesting. Berlin is also a higher level flight, but Bali Island is not. They're all so these all do drop from owl planes, from flights that owl planes use, and that's obviously reflected in the idea that, of course, that control tower level should really be a point where you have owl planes. So we're on that front. I've upgraded the control tower a little bit too early, and well, it may have been more beneficial to invest that somewhere else, because I believe, is it 4 stands? Yeah, 4 stands, and to be honest, we're quite good with 3 here, so probably not such a good investment that at this particular time, but nonetheless, you know, it's worth doing it because you're going to do it eventually anyway, so might as well be ahead of the game there with that one. But yeah, may well have invested those coins elsewhere, and it may have been a better idea to invest those coins elsewhere at that time. I mean, it was 2,800 I think I spent on that, which is quite a bit. And no doubt that could have been invested into some other things. But we've certainly improved the city area here. We've built a couple of extra buildings here, and we've got a bit more power when it comes to making money. There's more money makers in this area now, and I'm happy about that because obviously. Ooh, can I sneak that in there? I can. I'm happy about that because it supplements the plane income and allows us to push forward a bit further with saving up for some of the bigger buildings and some of the upgrades that we're going to need down the line. Also, obviously, eventually, once we complete those Swift flights, we're going to want to save up coins, sorry. Cash. We're going to want to save up coins to buy owl planes. That's another thing we're going to want to do. I might be able to squeeze one more guest plane in here, get rid of all 3 of these just before our Egypt planes come back here. I reckon that's possible. I'll probably get them gone to Cyprus at this point. I think so, yeah. I'll send them to Cyprus when they come back. There we go, let's get them out of here. Good stuff, yeah. Get the Cyprus stuff going. Oh, I swear to God. Because obviously we'll have completed the Egypt expert. We'll be an expert in the Egypt flights. We've got no more missions for Egypt, so logic would dictate we would therefore shift our focus to Cyprus. The flights take twice as long, but obviously the rewards will be bigger because the flight takes longer, so we'll get more coins and more experience for it, but also because we'll be then pushing towards the missions to give us bonus coins and experience. So I think we'd be wasting our time if we continued to fly planes to Egypt at this point. So we shall make that transition, I think, and that will be good because obviously, you know, more skill stars is obviously good. So. Yes, more skill stars is obviously good. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so these 2 planes are back. Excellent stuff. Get them gone. Are we going to have enough fuel? It's literally just crossed my mind that we might not have enough fuel. 24 is it we're going to need? Yeah, okay. Bugger? We need a bit more fuel here. No, they're both passengers. That's not good. Okay, I guess we just have to wait 10 seconds to get an automatic thing. But I should have put a bit of fuel in over here at the fuel station if I was going to do that. Because I forgot the Egypt. Because I got so used to flying to Egypt there. The Egypt flight takes 10 fuel, whereas Cyprus takes 12. So okay, well, we got that there. But we're now an expert in Egypt, which is fantastic. We get the rookie pilot set. There's some good bits in there, actually, for helping Excellent stuff. There's some good bits in there for helping your flights. There's some like little things you can use. There we go. So repairs and stuff like that. Yeah, that's really good. I'm happy with that. Let's also open the Workaholic set here as well. Let's see what we got from that. You can get all sorts from this. In the end, not that brilliant, to be quite honest. The Hercules Tower is something we will need, though, because that goes into the Bali Island collection, I believe. Oh, we already had one. Great. But yes, all of these fall from Bali Island, and as I've said before, but I'll put a reminder in again, there is actually a mission quest, a chain of missions that require you to pick up all of these items here from Bali Island. So having those there is not actually that bad, because it'll allow us to accelerate a little bit with those missions. Yes! We got a first aid kit. We are one step closer to the smart house. Awesome, which means we can complete that mission as well, which would be great. But also, that's a great boost. It's a really great boost, actually, to the point where we can sell one of these cottages and we can build the sports shop. So this fella here is Boy. So that gives us a bit more population room, which is good stuff. We will dive into the commerces and we will go ahead and pick up the sports shop. Excellent stuff. Okay, so we've reached pretty much the top here for our population and power. So I think the next thing we're going to need to save up for is a couple of wind turbines to build down here. We might actually ditch some of these power plants eventually and sort of replace them with better power units. But ultimately, now we get fuel. Okay, but yes, ultimately we are going to want to go and invest into more power anyway. And of course, the next level 11, unlocks the ability to level up on the town hall as well, which we're going to need to do. So, can I speed this up? Oh, of course I can. So I can speed this up, unlock it, get it going, and then immediately speed it up and pick up 180 coins. Look at how ridiculous this can be. Oh, gee. This is exactly how the economy works. Do you know what I just did there as well? I sped up the bowling alley by mistake. I didn't speed up the sports shop. Oh, boy. What an idiot. Okay. So, I think I'm just going to land one more guest plane here, collect these 3 guest planes, and then end the episode. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's definitely what we're going to do. Unless, of course, one of these Swifts gives us another first aid kit. Although, saying that, I won't be able to build the smart house because it'll eat up too much population and power. So, although I'll be able to complete the collection, I won't actually be able to build the smart house. So that'd be funny. No, it wasn't quite that hilarious. It could have been, but... So what would I build in here? I'm not entirely sure. To be honest, this area might change. I might sort of demolish some of this area. And what I might eventually do, actually, is ditch the cottages completely and just switch to 2 extra side wings. And just have 6 side wings. Possibly even delete one of these here and then run some sort of road up this way. Maybe free up a bit of space as well, to be quite honest. I mean, we have the room, and I don't know. I mean, I could, because I think the cottages are redundant now. So we could ditch these. Yes, okay. So bring this over to here, like that. It's going to cost me 32 coins, but I think I might just move that there. And then we could just build 2 more side wings here, and then I suppose, temporarily, eventually we'll go and do something else, but I might just build a road there. Like, ultimately we'll do something else here, and I might change this up, but I think that's going to be okay. So yeah, we have a bit more population space now, and I think the side wing costs 180, so we need 360 coins to build 2 of them. But ultimately, I think that would be a good idea, and of course then we could have 3 decorations, that'll be fine. Ooh, car dealership's ready. Yeah, I think that'll be okay, because the cottages, we just don't need them. There's no need for them at all. The side wings and the other buildings, we've built the two mansions now, we're okay for passengers. So I think with 6 side wings, the 2 mansions, the house with the pool, and eventually the smart house, I think we'll be okay. We're not going to need those cottages anymore. They're no use. There's no missions for them either or anything like that, so it doesn't matter. We don't need them. So yeah, so I'm going to end this episode right here then. So that's it for now. So cheers for watching, guys. This has been myself, Matt Tomato. Be sure to subscribe to follow the series. And join me next time for more Airport City on Game Insight's desktop version. See you later.